also, we had a baseball request for $145.
I'll make a motion that we buy the eggs for the egg hunt for April 12th.
I'm gonna say, Linda, you said the eggs already over there?
Yeah, there are some eggs already over there.
Maybe they should dig them out as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we needed about 4,000. I'm going to personally buy them out of my pocket.
We'll have order.
City manager gonna attend. Okay.
They have the right way to want to talk to me, because I told you, tell me so. Everybody out. Everybody's ready to go ahead. Oh, y'all might welcome, I'll be heard, I can be heard. Oh,
Okay, so there are some eggs over in the back.
We'll look at it, because we've not, I think you were counting
That's my favorite, so you don't have to say it. Hey. Well, that's him. She's using his name. I'm going to ask that you don't use my family's name.
Well, okay, when you were in there on that Saturday.
That's been so long ago. No, we're not finished. Well, we don't have to go. If y'all want to stay in here, because from this point on, we need to be. Nobody said here. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, did you second the motion? I said it here. I don't think this is right. But y'all don't have to go, because this is not right. Y'all can go ahead and voice your opinion. What we got to do, or y'all as citizens, got to stick together.
I've never seen a city council meeting operate like this
I don't
before.
understand how we allow the city attorney to control our meetings. They already, see, all of this was done without my say-so.
This is what he do when he just wants to be asked. He don't want to ask questions. You see this guy?
He's not even our attorney. That's not an attorney.
This guy he sent somebody in every time. Because you went to this meeting Saturday, and this is why he sent him, because he don't want to answer your question. It's the reason that he didn't come. That's right.
See, he already know what it is. He's doing double duty. But if I find out that he's at another council meeting and he can't be here, get rid of him. We need to have somebody that can represent us.
That's right.
Because Mr. Coleman, Attorney Coleman, is representing a lot of cities that was mentioned in the training on the weekend. So it's like double duty. He can't be with us for being everywhere else, but the money still rolls to his firm. Right. You know, we hired him. I don't even know that man's name.
That's a shame.
But this is what's going on. This is the cooperation I get.
Mayor,
This is it.
we want to reinstate our chief. We want our chief back.
Exactly, because I was going to ask that he be reinstated, and that's why I wanted the minutes amended. They know that I was going to do that. But let me tell y'all, on this thing right here, they didn't really want me coming up in here, because they got me for a criminal trespassing warning over there just because I was trying to listen to the minutes, and then Dorothy comes up in my face and put her folder up in my face really close, but nothing was done to her. But they get me for a criminal trespassing warning just because I'm trying to talk to the council members. And I can't help because Renee walks out every time I'm getting ready to say something, but you know, I can't be a mayor with this kind of cooperation. So I'm just gotta do what I gotta do.
Can we get together, help raise some money, get you a private lawyer or do something?
Yeah, we need to do something.
We'll come up with some money and get you a private
I'm
lawyer.
going in the morning, I definitely got to go in the morning.
Yes, we
Can you petition? We got you.
Yes. Okay, y'all. Officer, Deputy McCoy says that if we're gonna be in here, we gotta sit down and
There's nothing wrong with sitting here asking questions and resolving your issues and your problems, as long as we do it in an orderly, decent, mature fashion. It seems like you want to left out of here right now. Goes for everybody. You got an issue, bring it up, raise your hand, stand up and let it decide.
They walked out. The council and the staff.
Oh, no, I said, what you
Order me if I
stand up, raise your hand, we'll address it. Are you on the council?
Chief, been for 28 years.
You're the chief.
No, he was.
28 years.
Anybody else got a
I
question?
just like to say that, like Quit Light, I've started a watchdog community concerned citizens. What it's gonna do is, these councilmen that don't wanna do their job,
That's it. Get rid of them.
we need to let them resign.
Right. That's
For
right.
that resignation.
How do we go about getting them off?
We can petition enough, we got enough people, we petition councilmen that don't wanna do their job, back up, I mean, we just had.
All four of them.
Yeah, and we can monitor the spending of the money they doing. I want to tell you what happened to me. I went into City Hall and I asked to be on the agenda. The city manager or whatever she is, she said, "What do you want to talk about?" I said, "I want to talk about Officer Ross being fired, the chief." She says, "That's personal. You can't talk about that." I said, "Well, are you going to let me be on the agenda?" And Renee, the other clerk, says, "You want me to take care of him?" I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm like, and the city manager says, "You trying to start an argument?" I said, "No, I just want to speak at the council. My right, First Amendment. Our rights, our civil rights. They violate our civil rights when they don't let us get on the agenda, when they don't let us speak. And we all try to do it in an orderly fashion. And it's not right. Everybody, that's what we elect them for. Hey, we want to say, we want to come up and say, well, this or that ditch down there is not right, the road's not right, so-and-so's not doing its job. Can y'all look into it or something like that?" Well, and so my advice to you, if you voted for her, Linda, the mayor, when you go in City Hall, you better take somebody else with you, because what they tried to do was intimidate and get me in the point that they was going to call it a hostile thing again. I know what I'm talking about, because I've been in law enforcement. I've seen where it was going. I turned around and walked out. Officer Rawls, the chief there, went up there, tried to get on the agenda, flatly refused him. What did I tell you, it was full or something like that?
That's what she told me when I tried to get on. I tried to get on the agenda, she told me it was full, because I wanted to talk about my dismissal. She told me that I couldn't, and the council wasn't going to listen to me in the first place, so she wasn't going to let me on the agenda. So I'm like, well, why won't they listen to me? She said, then she goes on to say that, we're not going to hire you back anyway, you haven't been here 60 days. I said, well, that's why, Renee was terminated, and you told her that she had 5 days to appeal it with the council, and you all granted her job back. So I feel like I should be at least heard and be granted mine back as well, because I know I haven't done anything but done my job.
We should ask Tommy Coleman, the attorney, to step down. We don't need him. He's a good man, but he's all of him. We need someone out of Thomas County, attorneys, and that's one thing. But I'm asking for the firing of the city manager. she doesn't live here.
Right.
And she's, you can't get anything, you know, I got a secretary that's doing several Open Records Act in Georgia that I'm gonna give her, and we're gonna see where she's gonna go from there, but I'm not satisfied with the way it's going, and I see most of you are.
No,
It's not right.
We're not satisfied. And she don't give us any
But I mean,
satisfaction.
when the mayor is in charge, the mayor's an elected high official.
Amen.
Isn't that right? Yes, sir. She's a high official. And they should give her respect. She won by a fair election, and they should give her respect whether they like her or not. But they turn around and get up and walk out and leave all us in here with a lot of questions that we'd like to ask.
Okay, so what's that telling us? They
don't
need
care.
respect
She don't care. She don't care.
They don't care about Meigs.
She don't care at all.
That's why I say,
And all the councilmen.
you need to ask for the resignation.
Well, there's a
So
lot
how
of
do we go about
favoritism
doing
going on too. There's a lot of favors going on along with the councils.
Just give us a letter up and let people, and let everybody sign it. You know, I'm sorry, but I got to tell you that I think the whole instigator of the whole thing,
Georgia wins.
right here.
When they end up,
She's got her husband working with the city that day, but what she's doing is she's a conflict of interest when she is trying to protect him and make sure that if somebody don't do what he wants them to do, they get fired. That's the way it goes. It's not right. It's not right.
Till the city has bought rocks from Scrubs and spread it until Kilpatrick's churchyard, and there's a washout right there by the drain that needs rocks there, but they put it in her, right in her churchyard, and I feel like that's favoritism. That's bribery. That's bribery.
And we can't, and I'll tell y'all something else, we can't afford our police units to be going to coolers and places like that. We don't have money. Their cars need to sit right here, and you know, I still work part-time with fellows. I have to drive my own personal vehicle. They cut back everybody's up there. And a lot of this stuff going on needs to be monitored. I bet you $100 bill that they don't even know the mileage on it. They don't even keep up with the mileage.
They don't.
They do what they want to do.
When we get in our units in the morning, we have to log in, mileage, dates, everything. Well, our radar and all that stuff, log books, we have to keep all that. At the end of the shift, we better have to put down our mileage because it gets checked. If we don't do it,
Okay, Chief.
we get in trouble.
Since we didn't talk about Chief Rawls, when do we get to talk about that? That was the agenda.
Yeah.
That's why they left out.
Right.
He
Exactly. They didn't want
been in here 22 years. When everybody else left, he was here. It doesn't matter who came and who went.
That's right.
He was here.
He lives here.
He lives here.
And his
And
family.
he's been fair. Now, everybody on that council member know him. You know him. So why are you taking sides with somebody else when you know what he do? He's a good police officer.
And I brought that to their attention. That's what they
But
don't
it's
like.
okay.
I brought it to their attention. I said, this man was here when we had nobody. When everybody else had resigned, he was here. I said, we ought to at least give the man a fair chance to appeal to the council like we allowed Renee. They told me that on reading the letter, he was terminated for a Georgia at will state. Okay, I terminated Renee Boyd on those same grounds.
Okay,
She
what
wasn't
is
even here but a
that?
month.
What is Georgia at will
Georgia at
state?
will, they can fire you. You don't have to have a reason to fire them.
They can,
But any
But if you get a lawyer, they got to have a reason for it.